We cross now to the University of Canberra, where staff are walking off the job today as part of a half-day strike over pay, workloads and job security. A rally is planned on campus. It should have started about almost half an hour ago. Lachlan Closey is the ACT Division Secretary for the National Tertiary Education Union, and he's at the rally. Lachlan, hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Good. Now, you're out and about there. I feel like by my calculations, the rally would have started almost half an hour ago.
No, people walked off the job at 12:30. We're just warming up for the rally, actually. There's people at the University of Canberra that have a message for us. I say union, you say terror, union! 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 So, yeah, they're all ready to go.
All right, coming to you then live from that event. What's pushed the staff to take strike action today?
Well, there are things that are outstanding in bargaining negotiations. Staff put claims in about 8 months ago. But we're concerned that we haven't yet reached agreement on healthy workloads, on better job security, on fair pay. We haven't yet got a salary offer from the university. So these are things staff have decided collectively that we need to take action in order to shift the position of UC on some of those things.
Can you give me some tangible examples? Like obviously workloads, that's one that's pretty easy to measure. What are you looking for there?
Yeah, well, I can give you just one discrete example from that. Currently, we have caps in place that have a maximum number of hours for teaching delivery per week for lecturers. And look, they're caps which are still like a lot of work. But UC's proposed getting rid of those sorts of caps entirely. So it's those sorts of guardrails and protections that are currently in the agreement that are proposed to be taken away. Now, that's one thing, but obviously we want to put some additional guardrails as well because excessive workloads are unhealthy. They cause stress, they cause burnout, and they don't lead to a good student experience.
And similarly, when you talk about good mental health or good health of the staff, job security plays a huge part of that. What are you calling for there?
That's a significant factor in the psychosocial safety of staff. There are provisions in there around conversion for casual staff, conversion after a certain amount of years of fixed term service. They've proposed getting rid of those sorts of protections as well. We're discussing maybe alternatives, but we're pretty concerned, especially with the Vice-Chancellor at UC that we have, that some of those really important protections are proposed to come out of the agreement.
And how widespread, I know it might be difficult to put a figure on it, but how widespread is support for this strike amongst the staff as a whole?
It's pretty well supported. I mean, the workload proposals that have been put out, the management is putting those out to all staff, and I think they're getting feedback from staff too about how inadequate they are in terms of addressing some of the long-term problems. So, look, there is sort of a groundswell of discontent.
Lachlan Closey is the National Tertiary Education Union ACT Division Secretary. He comes to you live from the University of Canberra campus, where industrial action has commenced as of 12:30. Tell me, unhealthy workloads, lack of pay, etc., but what's the effect on the students? What are you seeing there?
Look, we've got students here and we'll have students speaking today at the rally in support of us. So, I mean, there will be some disruption to classes this afternoon, but the long-term effects of not addressing things like workloads leads to far greater consequences for students in the long run. And that relates to things like class sizes, the amount of attention students get in class, the amount of feedback students get on assignments, the ability to meet the teachers outside of class time. All of those things are impacted by staff workloads. So it really is true that staff working conditions are student learning conditions.
Now, the Vice-Chancellor, Bill Shorten, says a new pay offer is coming. How are you feeling? What are your expectations there?
Yeah, look, we'll see what that brings. We haven't really got expectations at the moment because they haven't really indicated anything about pay so far. But new pay by itself won't fix some of the outstanding issues. We need to protect workloads. We need to protect job security.
Given that you're unsure of what will even be offered, is there a possibility of more strike action after this one?
Absolutely. I mean, those things, healthy workloads, better job security, fair pay, they're key things that staff need. And if UC leadership's not willing to give staff a fair and reasonable deal that values, respects and supports UC staff, then there could well be more action.
All right, Lachlan, well, I'll leave you to it. It sounds like you've got a bit of a crowd behind you there. Thanks so much for joining us today on Afternoons.
Thank you.
Lachlan Closey there, National Tertiary Education Union ACT Division Secretary.